Okay. So now let me come to you with this question. You're on the clock next year. You have to make the choice between these two running backs. Totally different scenarios, but I think this is going to be an interesting conversation people have with themselves. That's not even the best grammar, but you get the point. When it comes to next year, we just talked the Colts. We talked the Colts being potentially blow it up team for one more year, just kind of middling around. It's not a lot of pieces outside of, Michael Pittman, Jonathan Taylor. You can say Alec Pierce in a second year, but questions on defense. They have some pieces. They just don't have enough. So do you want Jonathan Taylor returning from injury on that team? The offensive line is still solid, not great. Or do you want one more year of Derrick Henry, knowing these total touches are really starting to rack up? Like I wrote about it last year saying, let's not forget the first 2 seasons he split with DeMarco Murray and Dion Lewis. Remember those names? Those were like, he wasn't full seasons, but now we're getting to the point where he has hit that number. He has hit that workload career number in the NFL where it's like, he's a freak of nature, but he just finally missed the game. Is it coming? So would you take Jonathan Taylor on the Colts, or you take Derrick Henry for one more year if you're in drafts next year?
That's so tough. Honestly, I think I might lean Jonathan Taylor, and then I blink my eyes, and then I'm like, no, I'm leaning Derrick Henry. I flip a coin, like put their faces up on a dartboard, close your eyes and throw. I don't know. I think I really want to say Jonathan Taylor, but my gut is telling me to go with Derrick Henry. He did miss a game. Jonathan Taylor missed a lot of time. I really don't know what's going on with the Indianapolis Colts. So what's going to sway me in the direction of Derrick Henry is going to be a little bit more solidarity among that team, a little bit more organized. And I know his role and I know what he is capable of doing. I'm all about that. So very, very close, but I think I'm going to lean Derrick Henry simply because Titans versus Colts. I'm going to lean Titans. Hashtag analysis.
It is tough. It is really tough. I mean, because you got 2 brutal teams, and there's so much uncertainty at the quarterback position. What do the Titans do? Do they bring back Tannehill one more time? Clearly, right. Malik Willis is not ready. They showed us that last year that he's not ready. I think I'd lean Taylor and the younger back, the fresher back. The offensive line in Indy did not play good. That was supposed to be one of their strengths. It was not good at all. I know Steichen came in and said that, when his first press conference, he said that the team is going to be aggressive. They're going to try to throw to get the lead and run clocks out. That's kind of what he did in Philadelphia, but that's easy to say when you don't know who your quarterback is, and it's most likely going to be a rookie quarterback. I probably lean Taylor. It is really close, but one thing I still think that Henry does have another top 5 season in him.
And I think it might be his last one. That's kind of like, I would have FOMO.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I had one last shot to have that Derrick Henry.
3rd in fantasy points per game.
Exactly. And we keep saying it, that it's one more year and it's one more year. And he came off the foot injury. It's like nobody wants him.
It was Frank Gore. One more year.
Oh my gosh,
right.
yes.
But the touches are still there. He's still very efficient. 4.3, 4.4 last 2 years, double-digit touchdowns, again last year. And what I really like from him, Jake, which I think separates it for me, is that when we were debating these 2 backs maybe last year, we were looking at Taylor 50 grabs and we're looking at Henry like, maybe he'll catch 15 passes. The guy had 33 catches last year and 41 targets in 16 games. There's not a lot of weapons in Tennessee. I'm sure they're going to try to bring somebody in through the draft or sign a guy to try to replace AJ. They just let Robert Woods go. Like, my goodness, I just don't have a lot going on there. That Henry's just the heartbeat of this offense, and you can probably bank on him to catch another 30 passes, and that's pretty appealing. I think they learned over the past couple of years, give this guy a screen pass at least once per half, and good luck tackling him.
It gives him time to actually create the steamrolling momentum that is Derrick Henry. It gives him that 3-step jump. It's all he needs, and then try to tackle him. It's just not possible. He just steamrolls through people. You can get him at the line of scrimmage if you're lucky.
And I'm not built like an NFL corner, but I swear to God, if I was, and Derrick Henry's already got steam coming at me, I am going to try a chip tackle at him. I'm going to fall right off.
It's the only way that you could do it.
No way. I mean, my career or getting this tackle.
There is just something about Derrick Henry that is so larger than life. My husband and I went to Nashville. We saw a Tennessee Titans game, and we were close, but not super duper close, nor were we far. We have decent seats. Thank you, Vivid Seats, very much. Hashtag you can become my sponsor if you want. But literally all the players are running out. They're running out on the field, and it's like, well, yeah. And then this monster emerges from somewhere and it's Derrick Henry. I'm like, that's a human being? Like, that looks like a fake robot. Like, that's how big Derrick Henry is. It's crazy. It is crazy in real life to see him compared to like normal humans. Messed up. I would not want to be on a defense opposing Derrick Henry.
Normal humans is not the thing. So,
Jake, you were in on him last year. You were in on him last year
Yeah.
when people made these, had this debate. You were in, worked out. Are you in again? What about you? What do you say
Versus
between these
Taylor?
two guys? Yeah.
So as of today, I lean Taylor, but I want to know what the answer is for the Titans at quarterback.
Me too.
I'm a Malik
It's
Willis
very
guy.
important.
Everybody should know that. I don't think he's been given a fair shake with that team. He definitely, this is coming from somebody who said he should sit all of 2023. But if you were going to throw him in there, again, this goes back to my argument for Jalen Hurts and Justin Fields. Don't throw him in there with the offense meant for a different quarterback and different quarterback style. Stop trying to make these quarterbacks run somebody. And I don't mean just specifically that kind for anybody who wants to read into that. Like, it's just those quarterbacks. Like, I don't want Daniel Jones running the Ryan Tannehill. Well, maybe 5 years ago, Ryan Tannehill offense, but you get my point. I don't want Daniel Jones running the Matt Ryan offense. Like, I want my quarterback's offenses designed for the quarterback. It's not going to set them up for success. And also, you talked about the weapons of the Titans didn't really set anybody up for much success. But Traylon Burks another year. Depends on what they do. If they bring back Tannehill, yeah, sure, because it's just going to be Derrick Henry 8 billion times.
Exactly. I would
if
like
it's Malik
that
Willis, I'd lean a little bit because Malik Willis, I don't know how many dump offs, even though it's only 33. I'd probably lean back towards Taylor. And if they go Josh Dobbs, Taylor. Like, I just it's basically, that's gonna be if Jimmy Garoppolo, we can go back to Derrick Henry.
Yep.
Like something like that. Is like if they think that they're still playoff contenders.